subscribe. Hi, my name is TJ is a cool man. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I thought I might as well do a budget build video. I've seen a ton on YouTube from other YouTubers and I thought I might as well try. And so I did it, and this is my $5,500 budget build. However, I didn't choose this price. I asked one of my friends, not from Xbox in real life, I asked them to choose it for me. So they chose it, and I selected a car, and well, I actually paid for a car from the auction house, as you probably already seen, and it is the BMW M3. And in total, for this whole video, I only spent $122,050 on this one car out of 500. Again, I said 500. I meant 5,500. That's actually not too bad. And I unfortunately forgot to turn off the music in the game, so I'm sorry there is no game audio because of that, and I would have gotten copy striked. But I put my own music on top of it, and I turned off the music in the game. So, turned off the game volume, and I just put my music on. Hopefully you enjoy it. This way even. It's my mistake, my bad. I'm sorry. Next time, hopefully it won't happen. Now, although I did forget that, I didn't forget to use my calculator. I get that confused every time. Calculator, dang it. And I worked out how much I actually spent for each individual upgrade. And this is a budget build to build a drift car in Forza Horizon 5. So, the first one I did get, well, I stayed here for a bit because I was opening my phone and getting my calculator out, or open. And then I worked it out. I was like, okay, 40,000, easy. The four-wheel drive, 10,000. I'll put that into my calculator. And I did so, and I did it for every part to make sure how much I spent. Because I'm pretty good with maths, but I'm not the best, so I do need some help with a calculator, which is understandable. And, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And, the spoiler, I was like, I kind of do like that one, but I'm not too sure about it, so I'll come back later and see if I want to get it. Now, I will have to admit that I didn't pay. I didn't get a paint job for it, because, well, I got over 500 cars in Forza Horizon 5 and 4, and unfortunately you can't get over 500 liveries or livery spots, which sucks. Like, you want to have a lot of liveries and you can't, so that's why this car does not have a livery. So what you see on the car now is what you get in the video. I'm sorry, that's how it is. So then I went straight to the rims, and I selected ones that I would like, and I thought, ooh, those gold ones would look good on a white car like this. So once again, I put that number into my calculator. Why can't I not get that confused? Sorry about that, but my brain's not working today. I don't know why. But after that, I put in the 7-gear speed gearbox, and then the drivetrain, the race drivetrain, drivetrain, however you want to say it. And then I got the drift diff because, you know, it's a drift car. We're building a drift car today, so yeah. And this is a different drift one than I showed you in, my first or second Forza Horizon 5 video. I don't remember if it was my first or third one, but it was one of them. It was one of my first ones in this game, particularly. So, next I got the drift suspension, or drift springs as it's called in the game. Then the race front, rear and rear anti-roll bars. Why couldn't I say that? Like I said, my brain's not working today. I also got a roll cage. I looked at if that one would be better than the other one. And then the weight was free because, again, I did get it from the auction house. So some parts were free for me and some weren't. This part here, I forgot to actually put the price in. I didn't actually see it. So I deselected it, I put it as stock, and then I went over to the part and had a look at the price, and then I put it in my calculator. Finally, I said it! Finally! And I did that with every other part, as you can see here. And luckily for me, I actually fully upgraded this car and made it S2 class, which was, or is, good. Not was, is. And after when I upgrade this car, I actually have Forza on right now, and I'm looking at the car. It is S2 927. That's the max class it is in. Obviously, you probably can get that car faster if you make a race one, which my next M3 from 1997 will be. But it probably won't be in the video. Who knows, maybe. But as I did tell you before, I selected the spoiler, but I deselected it, and then I looked at the price, I put it in my calculator. For crying out loud, why can't I say calculator? I put it in my calculator, and then I was like, okay, so that didn't go over budget, because I only spent around $122,000, I think, yeah, because the upgrades is $116,000, and the car I only spent $11,000 on. So in total, I'm going to roughly estimate it now about $130k, which honestly isn't too bad. Or 123, I should say. Yeah, that 123 makes more sense. And then straight after that, I went into the tuning, or the tune, however you want to say it. And this part I did speed it up a bit, so if you want to, you can pause it, not right here, but a bit later, and you can pause it and see if you want to test out the tune that I do as well. So I maxed out everything in the diff, and everything else I think I kept the same. Well, I maxed out everything apart from the last one on the diff there. But I went back to the springs and anti-roll bars alignment, and I was like, yeah, that looks alright. And then after it loaded, I went out on the streets. And when I entered the house, or the house? Yeah, the house. I saw it there on the screen. It was night. And then when I exited the house, after when I upgraded the car, it was day. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine with day, but Forza, fix your game. Nah, I'm joking, it's fine. It's like, my character had to sleep. But yeah, everything's fine, like, you know, how it is. I was just joking about that. But, I was like, this car does feel good as a drift car, but I don't know if it feels how I want it yet. So I took it around this drift zone and I had a feel on how it would drift off-road, and I was like, well, you'll see. I ain't gonna spoil it, you guys will see. So I took it around the drift zone as I said, and I'm like, yeah, I would have made that corner like a pro if this car was better. But you know, you can't just assume that it would be good and whatever, or if it's crap and then you have to change things over if you don't test it more than once. So I not only did that once, I went back again, but then I was like, oh, alright, that thing's in the way, so it wouldn't register the drift zone. How bloomin' great is that? I just find it annoying. Like, I wish that never really happens unless you're drifting and seeing your score or whatever. But if it's like beating your friends or whatever, I'm like, it's like, bro, why do you even bother showing up? Because I can just click on the event in the map and see if I did better or worse. However, it is kind of good, but it's kind of annoying, especially if you're trying to, go through the drift event or drift zone without getting interrupted by that sort of stuff. It's just, I got no words. It's annoying. So yeah, I was like, yeah, the car's good, but it can be better. So I went into the car mastery, I think accidentally, or I just wanted to check if it had a wheel spin. But then I went into the tuning again, and I did try and search for drifting, for a drift tune after when I did mine, and I'll tell you now, no luck. Absolute no luck. No one has made a drift tune for this car. Sorry, no, that's for another car. That's for the Lotus. I tried to find a drag tune, and no one's made a drag one for that. But for this car, I'm assuming that they have made a drift tune. I got confused. Like I said, my brain's not working today. Yeah. Maybe in the next video, I might as well make, the same car to be, I don't know, a drag car or a drift, not drift, this is a drift car, a race car, or, I don't know, an off-road car, maybe? Put it in the comments, let me know what you like, what you would like to see, and at the end of this video, I will add some photos from my Xbox, I think I took it on my phone though, of the games that I have on my Xbox, and just comment which one you'd like to see for the next video. And I have actually figured out why my comments was off before, and I'm not going to turn that on. I'm going to leave it's called kids mode, and I'm going to keep that off so everyone can comment on my videos. So yeah, luckily I realized, and I'm not going to do that now. I'm still kind of new to YouTube, so I'm still kind of a noob. But now I know for my future videos. Future videos. So, as I was just drifting through the drift zone, the actual thing I wanted to do started, and I was like, couldn't you just wait until I finished? So, I just, instead of going back to do the drift zone, I just did this drift event. And I was like, in a minute I was like, why the heck am I drifting? I can just teleport there because I got the thing, and I got those things, and I can do it for free. I'm like, why am I drifting? Well, I say that now, as when I'm playing I'm like, actually no, my mistake, right now it's my mistake. Then it was just a drift run, so I just had to drift on the way to my destination, and, I'm not the best drifter, I will have to admit that, but I think I'm pretty good. Like, I got skills, like, in this game. I can do 360s multiple times, like, I don't know. You'll see at the end of this video how many I did. In fact, you can count. There's one right there, a 360. But, like I said, I am not the best at drifting. But that's okay, because I don't have to be, as long as I can get the points that I need to complete the 3 rounds for this. And in fact, I did have someone helping me in this drift run. Or this drift event. Although I could do it myself. But I am glad that someone helped. I'm glad that someone helped because it made it so much easier to finish this a lot quicker. Because if I did it myself, I'll probably have about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes remaining. And I always like to test out my new drift cars, or the drift cars that I build at least, in these drift events. To see how good they are. With not just how they are, but with also my tune. And right here, I think I fell off the bridge. Yeah, I did. I tried to power, onto the bridge because it's four-wheel drive, but I couldn't and I fell. But I did a barrel roll and I was like, that's pretty sick. That's pretty epic, man. And I was like, why am I even driving or bothering to drive in the water when I can just teleport onto the bridge? Just made it so much more easier. And also it repaired my car. So as you can see, the points just went up. The group progress went up. Although I did fail, but like I said, I have someone else helping me in this drift event. It would be even better if I had, like, I don't know, 3, 4 other people. Heck, even 20 other people. It would go past so quickly. So quickly. But we only had 2, and we had, like, I don't know, 5, maybe 3, 4 minutes left after when we completed this thing. But we did finish it, and we completed all 3 rounds. So, yeah. Here, unfortunately, my 10-minute recording time ended. So, I just started re-recording right here in the next zone. So, like I said, me and the other person completed the last thing. The last, event? Round? And then this is the next round, which was, we had to drift in this circle. And look at that drift, that was perfect. Like I said, I'm not the best, but I know what I'm doing. And you can see the group progress is going up quite a bit. Mainly because of me, and because I got the free teleport, or the free fast travel. And, that was the guy that's helping me, I think. Yeah. But here I just started drifting around the roundabout for no good reason. Okay, I do have a reason. And that's to, drift and try and get the points up as fast as I can to go on to the next round. Now, I didn't see the other person's name. I actually am looking on the small screen while I'm editing this video. So I can't really see the name. So whoever you are, thank you for helping out. Because these drift events are not always easy. However, because I know what I'm doing, it is kind of easy. But it's still kind of difficult. It's still tricky. So whoever you are, thank you for helping. Because it made it go past quickly. So, like I said, I do have the free teleport or fast travel. So I just fast traveled on this road so I could get into, the drift zone a lot quicker. So you can see here, I entered the drift zone. And I could have made that corner a lot better, but I didn't. So I'm just going to keep it in the video, might as well. And here as well, I'm like all over the place. But yet again, I haven't drifted in this game for quite some time. I've been mainly playing Car X Drift Racing online. So that is why I think I'm not as good as I used to be in this game. But this corner right here, look at that. That was a pretty darn good corner. And then it straightened up. So I kept drifting left and right to try and get extra points. And I probably would have gotten even more if I just kept it, in an angle. Or on an angle. So, that way I would have probably gotten even extra points. But the way I did it, it's fine. Like, we still completed it. And, in fact, comment how many minutes we would have left. Or even seconds. Right now. Before you watch the rest of the video. And then, after that, see how many we had left after when we completed this round. Because right now we only have 3 minutes left. So yeah, just put it in the comments, say what you think, and I will read my comments. I promise you that. So yeah, put it in the comments to say how much time we might have left, is what I was trying to say. It didn't come out right though. But yeah, look at that. That was a pretty good drift. Those two corners. Sure, I might have hit some stuff, but things break all the time in Forza. Like, you can smash through things, so it don't matter. Well, basically in all Forza games. And I'm making another video on Forza Horizon 5 because in the next week we're gonna get, well, the 10th anniversary, as it's called. Hold on, let me check in a second. I will check in a minute. But I believe it's the 10th anniversary, and it's gonna represent all the old Horizon games from Forza Horizon 1 all the way to 4, which was the last one before Horizon 5. So we're gonna go from, I think, America, then Paris, Australia, Britain, and then Mexico. So yeah, I think number 1 was based in Chicago. I think I don't quite remember. I can search up on Google, but I don't really want to right now. But I do know the other ones. Number 2 was based in Paris. I remember that because it said it on the map. Number 3 was based here in Australia, in, well, Sydney, or more in Queensland. Yeah, Queensland. Number 4 was based in, well, my favourite country, London, or England. Not near the Queen's Castle, though. It was in Edinburgh. And then 5, well, it is based in Mexico. Just below America. I can't tell you exactly where it is, because I'm not too sure, but I know it's in Mexico somewhere. But yeah, I at least know all, well, 4 of them. Apart from number 1, I think that is somewhere in America. I think maybe Chicago? Maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, I played all of the Forza Horizon games. In fact, I have all of them. From the very first one to, well, 5. So yeah, as you can see, we completed that, well, the drift event. And now I'm just drifting around, having some fun. I tried to do a 360 there, but instead I was like, I slowed down by turning my car around and gassing it to go the other way, and then I turned it back around, so that way I wouldn't crash into the rocks there. So I just searched it, and Forza Horizon 1 was based in Colorado, in America. And I'm looking at Forza's next week's update. It is the Horizon 10-year anniversary. So, in the next week, we're going to get the first, well, I want to say DLC, but it's not a DLC. It's going to be an anniversary from Forza Horizon 1. Then the week after that, it will be Forza Horizon 2, then 3, then 4, and so forth, and 5. And then in number 6, I'm assuming they'll do that as well in Forza Horizon 6. So hopefully they do. Now here, I don't know why, but I feel like doing a 360 jump. And I actually landed it pretty smoothly. I didn't actually do a barrel roll for once. So yeah, that was a pretty smooth landing, and I actually liked it. And then this drift zone, I tried to, you know, well, get a higher score than what I got before, or what, well, another YouTuber that I watch on YouTube, and I've become friends with him on Xbox, or, well, I sent him a friend request, I don't think he accepted it though, is AR12, and Black Panther as well, if you're wondering. They're two, you know, YouTubers that do play this game, not as much now though. I think AR12 plays it more than Black Panther, but that's okay. But yeah, I was just trying to beat his score, and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna get it. I ain't gonna get 53,000. What the heck was he doing? Like, I know I'm good, but I ain't that good. Right there, I did hit the wall, but not hard enough. It was just a drift tap, as it's called in the game. Here, 360, fall off the bridge, and I was like, please don't reset me. And then it went back on itself, and I'm like, what? How? Huh? What? Forza? What? Huh? That makes no sense. Right now, I'm reacting to my own video, basically, and I'm still confused about that. But I was like, okay, I'm just gonna drive off and say that never happened. But even still, right now, I am still confused. Like, why did that happen? I got no words. I legitimately got no words. I am baffled, as people would say, or what British people say. I don't know. Right here, I drifted around this little thing here pretty smoothly. But yeah, I'm still surprised on what happened after when I fell off the bridge. I landed on my roof, clearly. I thought I would flip back over onto my, boot, but instead I flipped over from my engine, or from the front of the car where the engine is. Like, that makes no sense. Also, right here, count how many 360s I've done, because I don't even know, but I know I did a lot. So please, leave in the comments how many 360s I did, and these are the photos I was talking about. These are my games on my Xbox. So, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to, but you don't have to, leave a comment and say what game you want me to play. These are all of them, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.